move now, at least stay at the level, you know, not going against me like this. So this is why I hit this trade. I exited earlier, saving myself more than 50% of the loss.
Done. These 5700s. I'm starting to see. Someone said, "See iceberg around 56.99." Right there, right now. I haven't seen that. Yeah, day. 10 points off the highs in the Nasdaq. And high day Nasdaq 20,195. About 200-point range today. Nasdaq, nothing wild. That's nothing these days.
Not much volume.
No, volume has dried up again. Now we've got FOMC next week. All right. Are they going to try to tap on some new highs here? Will they finally do it?
Wonder if there's some stops above 2,200 or 20,200.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm done for today. I'm locking out. Can't hit, as my grandfather would say, I couldn't hit a bull in the ass with a bass fiddle.
Oh, really?
Tried to break out, tried the range. Neither of them worked. Let's just buy 50 and come back in a few weeks.
That's the play. Yep. All right, JD, let me know when you're ready. Give me a thumbs up back there, JD, when you're good to go. Oh, boy, good thumbs up there. JD. Bring him in. We got hot streaks. When I see JD's beautiful face, we'll come out and do some hot streaks. No big board today. We'll get that back to you guys next week. There's JD. What's up, Mr. JD? Happy Friday, buddy. How was dinner last night? Real quick. How was dinner?
Dinner was excellent. We had a great time. Met some new team members face to face. Some glad handing. Ate some good food. A couple cocktails. It was a beautiful night. Nice night out in Chicago. Yeah, no big board today. There's some questionable data. I'm trying to figure it out, trying to get it sorted out. We'll be back with the big board on Monday, though. Here are your fun to trader hot streaks for today, though. Up at the top there, Luke is still hanging in. $233 trade in the S&P yesterday, now at 57 days, worth $9,875. Robert's still hanging in also. $268 trade in the micro Nasdaq yesterday, now at 40 days, worth $32,508. Daryl, $436 trading the micro Nasdaq, yes. 37 days worth $8,005. Leon made another $202. Now at 37 days worth $52,798. Definitely our hot streaks P&L leader, Leon, $52,798 in profit over 37 trading days. 37 consecutive days of winners over 50 grand in profits. Nice job, Leon.
Awesome.
That's impressive, right? That's a nice hot streak.
Yeah, that's not Delesh-like.
Delesh, 93 days worth $930. $10 a day, and then blew it all. Yeah, we still think about you every day, Delesh.
Order filled.
Curtis, new to the board because Rasmus got pulled up to the live funded account yesterday. We'll be hearing more about Rasmus soon, but welcome to the show, Curtis. $568 yesterday trading on the Nasdaq. 31-day heater worth $15,750. Those are your funded trader hot streaks.
JD, they're asking in the chat, do you ever blink? Do you ever blink, JD? I'm saying you never blink.
Only when I'm asked to. If you ask me to blink, I will blink for you on camera.
Proof of life. Proof of life. Jeez, thank you, JD. Yeah, 5701.
I blinked when he put
order
up
filled.
27 cheeseburgers from last night. I'm up $750 and I see JD throw through there. You're up 27 cheeseburgers from last night.
Those cheeseburgers aren't cheap.
No.
All right, gold or crude woke up here. Gold crude up about 30 cents. Last trade 58.38. Gold continuing to push lower here. New lows just printed 32.40 over there. What's up, Mo? Oh, you looking to get Mo? You taking another trade?
I'm gonna see when he notices.
Order filled.
Just let him go.
He's still going. He's still going. He's still going here. He's still.
Now he's noticing it now.
I think he realized.
Likewise.
Yeah, I heard him say it. There you go.
What's up, Mohammed? You're back, baby. What's happening?
Yeah.
It's all good, man. It's one of those days.
Yeah, just watching this market is
Yeah.
I made the most correct decisions in my trades. Yes, I was wrong in the direction, I lost, but it could be worse. I mean, in this trade, for example, I exited with only $100 loss. It could be $500 loss, and that one I lost less than, because the market is
Order
dropping,
filled.
so you have to. I see it. Sometimes you have to stick to your stop, and don't do that if you don't have that much experience of moving your stop. The correct thing to do, once you take a decision,
Order
this is your
filled.
stop, this is your target. Stick to that. This is the right move if you are a new trader. Doing that, moving the stop, exit early, you have to have a strict decision, strict rules to do so. For example, if I am counter trending and entering in this setup, especially in the supply or demand setup, okay? This supply, that means this is a supply area. People should sell here. What happened? They bought here. So the market is not doing what I want to do. So I exit with a scratch in this trade. Difficult market at this area. Since open, we just see this range, and this is not even big range to manage. I mean, it's small range. It's 180 to 113. It's less than 50 points or 70 points of range. So I'm just waiting for my trade to show itself up.
And we've been holding that top of the initial balance pretty well.
Yeah.
I guess that's the place to scalp around.
Gold grinding lower.
Yeah, still the
Yeah, keep
high by
checking
the
for-
nose.
Right off the top of the range, like clockwork
Yeah.
right there in a yes.
Order
The
filled.
chat
It's a
range
weird
shaking.
Order filled.
Yeah, go ahead, Jack.
Usually on those Fridays, like you see it zombie rally up and just keep on hitting those new highs. But
Mhm.
like we haven't hit really highs since in the ES at least more than close to an hour and a half ago.
It's
Yeah.
Guys, I think
This
it's
is
just
a buy
there's a
for me.
lot of money sitting on the sidelines. We don't have I think we got so trained when we get in those rallies, like, even into like the election, post election, we just would go up and to the right. We don't have like big investors just shoving this thing to go higher. We just kind of seem like we bounce. And the range trading, I'm not a big fan of. How Dolby does it, I have no idea.
Well, we'll be asking
I'm
him
long
here.
here.
Yeah.
Mohammed's back in. What's up, Mo? What
Mo
price,
said-
Mo?
I'm
I
long.
love it, man.
The market pulled back to the moving average very nicely. That was the long. I enter only 10 because I couldn't get a nice fill in this one. I take only 10. I remain the 5 at the correct entry, which is 179. It should be 179. So I'm long now, 15 micros at 181. Looking to have
181.
continue going higher. My stop at 169.
You got to think we run some stops up here sooner or later today.
I mean,
Well,
this negative delta hoop, this negative delta
Yeah.
and spoos. I mean, they just keep hammering. They just will not let it go. And so far, it's winning. But how many
Look
times
how
have to tap on the
vertical
ceiling?
we went late on end of the month. I hadn't seen a move like that, and that all came within the last 20 minutes. What 20, 25 minutes of power
Yeah,
hour?
We
That
had
thing
something
just
similar
on power
yesterday.
hour. Yeah, that
The
was Jack's power hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nuts.
With my stop
Hey,
on
Mr.
hold in
Mohammed.
here.
Mohammed, we're coming up on time, my friend. That was a very enjoyable fast markets. It's always a pleasure having Mohammed on. You're the absolute best, Mo.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Traded it
actually.
up
It's my
today.
honor.
You got in there. Look at, we still hold 10,000 people. These likes, though, man. Maybe there's something going on with these likes. Mohammed, absolute pleasure. We'll see you again more next week. Hoop, thanks for jumping on all this. Trading with that stupid 30 or the dumb 30 or getting in there. Shout out to Dakota as well. My man, Jack, I will see you later. We got morning recap coming up. Markets, are they going to wake up? When are they going to wake up? I'll tell you what's going to wake up. That VIP check-in form. We'll get this party started. Anyways, we got morning recap coming up. Then we got Almir joining us as a rising star. Or then we got Tuckman as well. We know Tuckman likes to get the chat fired up. All right, the market's going to do this. Mohammed, I'm a profitable trader. I'm a profitable trader. I'm a profitable trader.
100%.
You're the absolute best. This is
Thank
Top
you.
Step TV. Let's go. More to come. Come on.
Order filled.
Let's go.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Time frame buyers in this market that, again, just got the short time frame day traders, P shooters like me, too short, and they had to capitulate. They had to take those out once we took out that high. It was quite the move. I'm going to go into the gold now. We did take the opening range trade to the short side, but the the non-farm payrolls and unemployment were coming out, so we did have some money in the trade. We did move the stop to break even. So we got stopped out on that, right around, I think maybe just a little bit before the number came out. Had we never touched it, we would have had a really decent short. However, if we would have fallen in love with that one, the market recovered all the way up, took out the IB high being the first hour of trade. 3271.60 was the IB high, and we left a selling tail or a failed upside auction, whatever you want to call it, above that level. Called it out right after it happened, and typically when you see that, you're going to see the market go all the way back to the initial balance low. This is just probabilities. Nothing has to happen, but with all of this overnight inventory to the long side, and probably got a little bit too long up here again, the market has come pretty close to liquidating and taking out all of the overnight highs. Any of the buyers that were stuck up here, Order we've filled. taken them out. Who knows what's going to happen next? When we saw gold fall like this, I think that increased the probability of that pop in the equities, and I don't think that pop is necessarily over. So that's just my opinion, of course, not financial advice. We took the open range long Order filled. in crude oil. Paid us a little bit, but it wasn't too long before we got stopped out at a $250 loss, 25 tick loss on that. Just kind of, we haven't really looked at all the stats and everything from the opening range trades from last month. It was profitable for the month, about $3,000. We're going to take a look at, the hit rate on those, and maybe start looking at some reward over risk ratios on those trades. We'll let you know as we come into that information, of course. Order filled. On the S&Ps, take a look. Now, I don't have the house account levels on here. Was kind of busy with Dakota and Mo. But what did we do yesterday? We opened above the late spike to the upside from Wednesday. Base of that late spike, 55.72 half. We opened flat out above the session high that day. So when we open above, flat out above with a session gap above a late spike to the upside, that's telling Order us that filled. the market is accepting higher pricing. Means value is either going to be outright higher or overlapping to higher. It was outright higher yesterday. At the end of the day yesterday, we saw some liquidation come into this market, and it left a selling tail to the downside. What's the spike? I mean, excuse me, it left a late spike to the downside. What does a late spike mean? It means the market pushed to a level, a new low in the regular trading hour session, and didn't have time to accept it. Well, what happened different about the late spike to the downside is, obviously, today we opened above the base of that late spike, which was 56.27 quarter. We opened with a gap. We closed the gap. No acceptance of value from yesterday. Value high was probably around 56.63 half on this platform. What's our low? 56.63. No acceptance of value. The market returns, comes up, rechecks our naked point of control of 56.97. And this is where all that delta started piling up. Whenever you see negative delta along the highs, there's a potential for a short squeeze that we just saw. Whenever you see positive delta near the lows, that is a long squeeze. That is the potential for all of those longs to capitulate at some point. So hopefully that helps with some of the questions about late spikes and delta divergences, what we call it when price continues to move higher and delta continues to decrease in value or increase in negativity, however you want to put that. You're looking at potentially longer time frame buyers against shorter time frame sellers, and usually the longer time frame buyers are going to
Order
win.
filled.
And it works the same way in the opposite direction. You see positive delta near the lows, and it's not able to rotate higher. Then you're seeing probably some longer time frame sellers look for the long squeeze in the opposite direction. Really good opportunities for everybody there today. All right, so I've got the 3-minute open and a lot of trades today. I wasn't able to really kind of get them all on this chart. I don't want to make it too messy, but Mo was the first one with his toe in the water, took a short of 10 NMQ, 20,112. He got out of 5 of them at a nice profit of down at 20,095. Moved to stop to break even. The rest of the position was taken out at break even. Mo also he got a long 10 NMQ up here at 2099. That one didn't work out so well. He got stopped out on the total position at his stop at 20,076. Dakota was looking for a short here down at 20,081 right after that. And that was a decent trade for Dakota. Dakota likes those big bangers, but he did take a good profit on that down at the 2063. Next, Mo took a short up here at 20,095. Again, he takes a profit on half the position. Typically, he took half that position off at 20,065, a 30-point move on 5 of those micro Nasdaq, and got stopped out at break even on the other 5. I love how Mo does that. He's always looking to take some profit at 1-to-1, move the stop to break even, and see what happens on the rest.
Order filled.
So Mo was long 10 NMQ at 20,122, had a nice profit on that, and got out of 5 of them again at 20,143, and got out of the other 5 at break even. So he gets, he takes a profit, moves a stop up to break even if it comes back and takes that stop out, at least he's been able to participate and earn on those situations. So now we're up near the highs. This is where we started talking about all the negative delta in the S&Ps, and it started getting negative in the Nasdaq as well. Dakota looked for shorts here. He shorted 2 and mini Nasdaq 2 NQ at 20,137 with a stop above the highs. Okay, the high was put in here. The initial balance high 20,180 and a quarter. So he held on to that for quite a while. Mo was in the opposite direction. Mo took a long 15 NMQ around 20,155, looking for some continuation to the upside, which eventually he got. We took out the initial balance high. Mo got out at an average of about 20,185, which is pretty much where Dakota's stop was. All right, so that is really the gist of what we were talking about here. Mo took like the 3 more 10-lot MNQ trades for the rest of the session. Not really successful on those, but great session with Dakota and Mo. Always great to have those guys on screen. And the house countdown just about $1,000 right now. And we'll see what happens here for the rest of the day. We do have Tuckman coming up here. I see him in the green room. He's going to be up here with Andre in just a minute. And then after that, we've got Rising Star with everybody's favorite Luxembourger, Almir M. He's been trading very well this week. So far, he's up about $3,100, $3,200 this week for Almir. So nice trading, Almir. Folks, thanks for joining me for the recap. Again, look forward to seeing Mr. Tuckman and Almir. This is Top Step TV. Let's go. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
up 9 days in a row, right? But there's a lot of different reasons, okay? I just had a thing with Dan Ives because I really needed to understand what's going on. The sentiment has changed. Even since you and I spoke, in the last 4 days, there's been a huge sentiment change around everything. So let's go. Why is the market up 9 days in a row? First of all, the fact that the potential no deal is so bad that everyone's got to believe that there's going to be some kind of a deal, right? So it also turns out, look, Microsoft earnings and guidance were not so bad. Okay, so we had a little bit of a turnaround on that. The thing that kept the market down was a lot of the fact that there was incapability for any of these companies to actually give guidance. So that really kind of spooked the market. We hadn't seen that since Jamie Dimon in 2021. The bottom line is we are starting to get some deals. There's backdoor diplomacy going on. Yesterday's news out around India, right? The fact that that Apple is going on Apple's conference call. If you listen to it, they talked about the fact that Apple phones are going to be sent out of China and reassembled in India. And that way we're able to bypass some of the schmunzes around U.S. tariffs and whatnot. They're going to end up their way to the United States. That's one way. They're going to bob and pivot in any way possible. Because look, if you think about it, no deals. I mean, we're literally, the downside risk is that we're going to be sitting here in 2 months with the shelves are going to be empty. There won't be from toilet paper to iPhones. You're going to be standing naked in your living room without being able to call your best friend or wash the kitchen table, right? That's the downside risk, right? So none of that can actually happen, you would think, unless we're like living in some kind of a vortex where the fourth dimension's like ripped apart. But we've got to get a deal. So that's got to be where we go. We've got to go with some kind of a premise that deals are going to be made. The other thing is, I mean, there's a number of other things that they're going, look, it turns out that when they start talking about that we're, that CapEx is going to start coming into the market again in tech, right? What happened on that conference call yesterday with Apple really kind of changed. It was a bifurcation around separating tech from consumer staples and a number of other things. We still have a lot of obstacles that are still troublesome going forward. But tech separated itself with that Apple call yesterday, showing that they're going to pivot in every way possible to get done what they have to do. So Tim Cook, they said, Dan was saying, we're going to look back at this time that Tim Cook basically took a giant 500-foot tanker and turned it on a dime, because that's what happened with Apple. Right, they're going to be able to make these things. Then let's talk about General Motors yesterday. The auto sector is still in deep, deep trouble. Right, they're talking about a 20% cut. Right, I mean that's huge. But the bottom line is the reason for that is that there's no way for any other country but the U.S. and to make the auto parts necessary to make these GM cars. So that is still going to be problematic. But I from a positive view, I want to put on my Donald Trump glasses. And
let's do it. Finally, Peter.
Put those suckers on. Look, they're my Donald Trump glasses, right? But the bottom line, we're talking. I'll put them on this way. This is more Donald Trump than the other way around. Anyway, let's talk for a minute. So the fact is that we're talking about factories 3 to 5 years that they're right. Microsoft talked about putting in hundreds of billions of dollars into U.S. infrastructure. Also, Apple did too. And what we've been talking about is like, what do you do? What have you done for me lately? I can't talk about something 5 years down the road. But the bottom line is I've been talking to my Trumpers on the floor. And what they're saying is that somebody's going to have to build these factories. People are going to be put to work. So if you want to look at the cup half full versus cup half empty scenario, that he is going to live up to his promises, that things are going to start happening sooner than later. People are going to be put to work to build these factories. Yes, are we not going to be driving a car out of that factory not till 3 to 4 years away? That's true. But I just want to change our perspective, because I've been look, I'm calling myself out on this, that I've been really negative on everything coming out of the administration. And the fact is that without our permission, this market has gone up 8 days in a row. This is the largest sustained rally since 2022. Is that like wacky? Last year, 219 trading days, 58 record closes, right? And then we're thinking that the last 9 days of an up market have been the longest That's kind of wacky. So things are happening. It's clear. The market's rally is one of hope, clearly. People do not want to be underinvested. Think about it. At the beginning of April, we were down 20%. Now we're down 8.5 to 11% on different names, right?
Yeah.
Tech is running ahead of a lot of other things. People do not want to close out. Why we had that incredible rally coming into the end of the month was people do not want to be underinvested in April. They've got to go back to their portfolio managers, the hedge fund managers, and all that stuff, and say, I participated in that rally. I did not let the market go down 20, rally 10, and not participate in this because I'm scared to death of what's going to happen. So that's really significant. Okay, so let's pivot out of that and talk about Wall Street Global.
Let's go. Let's get right into it, Mr. Tuckman. Let's hit me. What are we doing here?
April has been the best month we've had in over 2 years day trading this market. We're working as collabs with TopStep. Everybody who's watching this on TopStep TV today, I'm offering, put up David Green's email. We're offering you one free with David private training room. You're talking about learning how to trade the market, technical analysis, risk management, money management, right? The language of the stock market, psychology of trading, the 5 trades, right? Never turn a winning trade into a losing trade, all that about stop orders. You get to spend a week live and free with David Green in his trading room. If you go and hit his email, I don't know what it is. Do you have it up? dgreen927.com. Everybody who's on this, you email that address and you're going to get a free week live and free with David Green in his private trading room. That is like gold, Jerry. It's better than a friggin' bowl of soup at Mendy's. Forget about it. Let's go. That's what we're talking about here. Okay.
All right, really quick. Yeah. Hold on, really quick. MOC. First Friday of the month. MOC.
Let's talk about MOCs. Let's talk about it. The last couple of days, we've had massive reversals on the bell. Yesterday, we were big to buy, and it flipped from 2.5 billion to buy to 2.5 billion to sell on the close. Everybody trading the market yesterday, you remember that spike down in the last 3 minutes of trade? That was a function of, I believe, leaking Amazon and Apple earnings early. Also, a massive sell program came in. The day before, we were massive to sell, 2.5 to sell, $1 billion. And then we flipped to the buy, and you saw that crazy rally. 2 days.
Oh, no. Is it just me? It's just me. I think we lost him. That's going to make some people happy. Some people in the chat, was he on? Was his battery? Where are you? Peter. All right. It's just me. Let's do it.
I'm back, Andre, if you need help.
Oh, good. Let's do this. All right, we're going to do it. We'll go live. Lone Wolf here. All right, Peter Tuck. Yeah, check out that that offer from Wall Street Global. We'll put that chat in. We'll get David Green's email up there. 1 free week for all TopStep users. That is pretty damn cool. David Green did go. Are you there? Mr. Peter Tuckman. We lose him. All good. Anyways, check out David Green. He's partners with Tuckman, Wall Street Global Trading. Peter Tuckman or David Green just got live funded with TopStep in these crazy markets. So it's really, really cool to see. We'll put the email up there. What is it? DG. Yeah, he still uses Yahoo, which is incredible. dgreen927@yahoo.com. So check that out. Let's take a look at some of these markets. I did see a headline coming out of China. China sees potential fentanyl offer as a way to begin trade talks, says Wall Street Journal. So we just see a little bit of pop. We finally got above those 5,700s in the S&Ps. The last trade, 57.15. We are waiting for Elmir to join us, but I do believe he's having some technical difficulties. So we'll see if we can find him. Otherwise, we've got Dolby joining us in a second. We lost Tuckman. He's at the New York Stock Exchange. If we want, we could take a quick break. Let's take a quick break.
Yeah, let's maybe do that. Let's take a quick break.
Let's do that. Yeah, we'll reshuffle in the background here, and we will be back in just a couple seconds. We got 8,700 people still watching us. You guys are too kind. We'll be right back after this. It's Friday. What is going on? Stay.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Three-man weave with some familiar faces. That is not John Hoagland in the middle. That is JD. Then next to him is my partner Dolby Time, clean shaven as well. What's up, fellas? It is an abbreviated.
Andre, I've never looked better.
What's up, Hoag? Yeah. What's happening, guys? Let's get right into it. We're seeing some movement to the upside here. JD's got the house account open. Dolby Time's got the house account open. Dolby Time, first time on TV today.
What up?
Let's rock. What's up, Dolby Time?
Oh, feeling good, Dre. It was so much fun last night, meeting so many people. It was absolutely wonderful. Talked a lot. Talk some more. I did do the one thing that I absolutely despise, which is I left my leftovers out overnight. I forgot to put them in the fridge.
It's still
Just
cold out.
kills me. Just
not cold
kills
enough
me.
for you.
Yeah, it was like
Don't trust
60,
it.
65 in the house. That's in the danger zone. That's where you start getting
What
weird
did you-
bacterias and stuff.
What did you end up taking home? That's the question. What were the
I
leftovers?
had about 2 to 3 slices of the steak, the asparagus, and a nice mix of mushrooms. Would have been a nice lunch, guys. That would have been a nice lunch. And it's sitting in my garbage. So
shame.
now we're downgrading to rice, chicken from Jewel, and maybe hot dogs. So
Oof,
a
man.
big L. Big L was had
That's a
today.
Big L. What are you talking about? That's a smorgasbord. I'd be over. Hot dogs, chicken.
All right, fellas. Take a look here at these markets. Zombie rally, kind of, not really. Got a little headlines leaking out of China. I don't know. Is it just buy the dip? What are you thinking here? Dolby Time, what are you seeing? I mean, tried the shorts here in
Ranges.
fast markets. Yeah, ranges indeed.
Save some ranges. We got 15-minute stair steps.
15-minute stair steps. Yeah, I'm looking at kind of the same thing. I'm ready to execute a long position. I got I'm looking at some micros in the S&P. Loaded for 3 lots. I'm jumping on the bid.
Bam. What do we got?
He's in.
We're in. I'm long 3 micros, 57.15.
Okay, I am not as bullish, but still bullish. We're going to do some limit orders between 193 and 220 with the micros. See if we can get filled on a pullback. That is the plan.
Cool. House account JD Long 3 micro ES 57.15. Last trade 57.14. We do have this. What was that to the upside there on the ladder? I got my level 2 data up here on my TopStepX. We got 460 offered at 57.18, and the orders BK says, have fun getting chopped. It's never
Yep.
fun getting chopped, but I know what you're saying. It's been choppy. It has been choppy.
We're playing the
and
range.
not-
We're at the lower end of this 5-minute range. Not taking a whole
All right,
lot of heat.
JD, I'll ask you, okay, if we're playing the range, JD, then what is the upside target for a trade like this? If we're playing the range,
We'll cover a few at the upper end of the range when we make it back up there and pull the runner for the breakout if it plays out that way. Otherwise, we have our CYA in, not taking a whole lot of risk on this trade. Again, we're trading micros. Very very tightly.
I want to hold you to that, JD. What's the upper end of the range? Let's say you're along 3.
Highs.
You'll shave 2. You'll shave 2 at what price?
57.20. Well, what's the high right now? 57.20 quarter. I'm gonna work to shave 2.
Let's go.
At 21 quarter.
Let's go,
Okay,
JD.
21 quarter.
I gotta say, if you took this trade in the Nasdaq, you're already up like 20 points.
Yeah, you are.
This thing is all about it.
Got that 500 lot to the upside in the ES, 57.18 in the orders. Take a look at some of the other markets, 50-50 on the tilt. Nasdaq catching a bid as well, closing in on the upper end of the range. High day in the Nasdaq, 20,259. Last trade, 20,250. Let's see what the ES wants to do with this 500 lot on the offer. 2 ticks away. We get through that, JD. We might see another push up to tap on those highs.
We'll hold a runner. We'll hold a runner for the auto
You're actively
liquidator
working 2.
at the end of the
Are
day.
you working 2 at 1 right now?
Actively. I told you I was working. I'm working 2. 2 at 21,
Awesome.
21 and a quarter. We're approaching new
And that
highs
was
right now.
filled. 18 the orders filled.
Wow, what a
And
move.
we are filled. Covered
Nice
2,
job.
21s?
long 1. Yeah, we got 'em.
Beautiful.
Top
Beautiful.
tick that one. Top tick that.
Where?
What a liquidity
Wh-
grab.
Where
We're
do you
filled at
move your
21
stop?
quarter. We will move our stop to. We'll take a total of $25 of risk on this trade.
Well played. Well executed.
Moving the stop up. Holding 1 runner.
Well executed.
Well done.
Range. To Mohammed. That's about the upper end of the range.
Range.
We held him. He said, I'm going to work 2 at 21. Got filled. Now, free trade. And see where we want to take this sucker. If you guys like that, you guys like the range trading like that, we're trying to adapt. Markets are changing every day this week. It seems like we have a new market state. Also, we've got 5,000 people. Where'd all the viewers go? We were just going to drop all.
Are they gone?
Let's
I haven't
drop it
looked. Aw.
we got back down to 5,000. How about this? If you love us, if you hate us, if you want to light us up, if you whatever you guys are liking, whatever your guys and gals are liking, disliking, let us know. We're going to drop a Trustpilot link and let us know. We want your feedback. We need your feedback. It helps us grow. It helps us let us know what we can do better. Helps us what we should do less of. So we'll drop that link in the chat. And let's get that Trustpilot link pinned to the top of the chat. We'll have it up for about 15-20 minutes. And
5 stars. 5 stars.
5 stars, yes.
Look at
Like
that,
that's how they feed us. So
4.6.
Dobie won't have to eat chicken and rice, leftovers.
That's right. That's
There's
right.
some steaks around here. Yep. So there it is. Pin to the top of the chat. Top step on Trustpilot stuff. Also, we got Baker Hughes at the top of the hour. Very excited for that. We still got VIP check-in number 9, I do believe. Season 3. VIP check-in form.
Season 3 coming.
At ya.
Season 2 ends today. If you're in a VIP
Oh.
account and you're not in an XFA by the end of the day, you're done. Come on, guys.
Oh, no.
We don't
Not.
preach about YOLOing too much, but today's the day to do it if you're a VIP trader.
Oh,
You ever had a reason?
Hey, we got
to?
a 500 lot.
Green light.
Yep, 500 lot upside at 57.25 in the S&Ps. Last trade 57.20, 57.24. Offered 500 times. The only time looking at the Nasdaq here. Is this the
Order filled.
range? Obviously, yes.
I mean, technically, yeah, definitely. I'm 15 or 5. Is it a short though? Well, I don't know if I'd take a short up here. I actually am looking at. Definitely, we're in zombie land for sure. The level that I'm really looking at is like 20,000, 283s up to like 290s. There's a couple little wicks down there that I wonder may become resistance if we can get up there. And that's not that far away. It's only about 30, 40 points. But I'm still intrigued on longs too. I don't think longs are done yet.
Yeah. I actually moved my stop up into the money on this runner that we got, just because if we make our way back down there, we'll probably get better.
Order filled.
I need to play the range. I think I'm gonna get tagged on the stop. Yeah, I'm out. We made about $60 on that trade.
Nice job.
Trade?
Cheeseburger money.
How many cheeseburgers?
Depends where you're going.
Depends where you're going.
$26. Chat, would you pay $26 for a cheeseburger?
Oh, it's $28. Don't discount that
28.
extra 2 beans there.
Well, shit.
Man.
Then you add in tax too. That's like another $3, maybe 4.
Tip.
It gets you up to 32. Tip gets you up.
Let
to
me
almost
look at the menu.
38.
That is a la carte too. That's a la carte. Nothing comes with that. You don't get anything with that.
Hey,
Not
Mr.
even
No
fries.
Mr. Nonick, it is normal price in Switzerland. It is. The best burger I ever had was what's the name of that place? It was in Verbier. What was the name? Shed. I think it was Shed. You're in Switzerland, Mr. Nonick. Shed burger. It was a
Order filled.
Every penny. Anyways, take a look at the ES gold. Nothing. Everything, man. I'm just grasping for sure. I'm grasping for sure.
3 says, yeah, I'll take a $28 burger if it comes with a side of $13.
Hey. Nailed it.
That's a good one.
Nice line.
That's a good
That was
one.
a good one. I like that.
Chris F in the
we have
chat
another
says,
bid in.
Chris F in the chat says, hey JD, don't let MP hear you talking about YOLOs. Let's add some context to this. We were talking about the VIP traders, Chris F. I love it when
Order filled.
So today is the last day for season 2 of VIP. If you are not in an XFA by the end of today, you are done with your VIP experience, season 2. That's where the YOLO came from.
Yeah, this
Damn, I landed that stop. We're right back on the highs now. Knocking on the ceiling and new highs again.
Tried.
Got 500 offer at 57.24.
Still talking about burgers, guys. I said it before. I'll say it again. You know, I don't think there's a cheeseburger on the planet that's worth more than $5. Honestly, prove me wrong.
I mean, come on, $5.
All right, $7. We'll go with $7.
I'll take.
Probably
What
Culver's
season
isn't worth 15. The side of fries. Pretty good burger. Pretty good burger.
What a non-farm. Just a complete. Talk about burger. What a nothing burger, huh? Hey, just
got the Baker Hughes Riz count in 20 minutes.
Riz count. Yep. Yes, we do. We also have reversal challenge. You also have the special teams coordinator for the New England Patriots joining us in about an hour and 15 minutes. Jeremy Springer joining us, talking about the Patriot way. They've got something they call our kind of guy. What they're looking for, characteristics, traits for players, professionals at the highest level. What they're looking for before they want to have them on, or what they're looking for that they don't see that this isn't going to work. We might need to go different directions. We're bringing that over at TopStep. You heard Michael talking about our kind of trader, OKT. So we're going to kind of see what the parallels are, what they look for at the New England Patriots, and what we're doing here at TopStep with OKT, our kind of traders. Again, 1 p.m. Central, hour 15 minutes. Jeremy Springer, special teams coordinator, New England Patriots.
What position would you play, Andre? If you're on a football team.
Oh, what a question. I mean, long snapper, man. You don't get hurt. Collect some checks.
Longevity, yeah.
Longevity, yeah. Long snapper. I'll ask him about the long. What would you play, Dolby time?
I would kicker, punter, something like that. Something as little non-contact as possible. I played soccer, so I feel like there's some kicking commonalities there. I think that would be just fine. Under pressure, trying to kick a 50-yard field goal. All eyes on. That sounds like a good time. Also collecting paychecks.
Absolutely. How about you, JD?
I was a tight end in high school.
There you go. You like that one? Yep. There you go.
I wasn't very good. Couldn't catch.
Yeah, Lucky Cat says, yes, sorry guys. No, hey, just not my thing. So I won't be tuning in. Tuning into what? You're going to watch one of the elite coaches, the best in the biz, talking about the best in the biz.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I would
where else
miss
are you gonna
it.
get something like this? Come on, Lucky
How
Cat.
often?
I'm
Yeah.
counting on you.
When's the last
Come
time
on, Lucky
anyone
Cat.
here
You
has
have to
talked to
hang out.
any professional? Yeah.
Order filled.
Come on,
Man, it's
Lucky.
pretty
Lucky.
cool.
You're gonna
It's
stay here.
pretty cool. You're gonna have a good time, Lucky.
Yep. All right, Lucky. Oh, right, the upper end of the range. I'm just messing you. You gotta go. You gotta go. Looking at the upper end of the range in the Nasdaq, 20,259 last trade. Bonds new lows. So that means yields are going up. And we got that. Okay, that 500 lot did move down from
Intrigued by shorts.
57.24. Yeah, 57.23.
You're getting short, Dolby? What'd you say?
I'm intrigued by it for sure. This is taking a long
The
time.
range. The range.
Yeah, but we're still making higher. We're still making higher highs, higher lows. We're a hold off.
Okay.
My antenna is up, but we're not.
Order filled. Order filled.
Also, yes, we do have reversal challenge. Jesse and Fatima defending her title. And hope you guys are paying attention to what Tuckman said about what he's expecting for MOC. Dolby, you and I are going to be in there as well. You're paying
Looking forward
attention.
to
What did he say about it?
We got the secret
What
sauce.
did Tuckman say about
Tune
MLC?
in.
I missed it.
Tune in to find out. To find out. Yes. What do you say in the chat? He actually dropped off, man. It was his big time. He's going to come in here.
Oh, he was about to crush.
There's Fatima. Also, JD with David Green. dgreen927 at Yahoo. Giving away a week free for all Top Step users. Email David Green for Wall Street Global Trading Academy.
Get in there.
Get
Take
that
him
right
up on
to
this
me.
offer. David Green's
Seriously.
awesome. Free week. Go listen to the man. He knows what he's talking about. He always makes money on
High
TV.
quality stuff. He does.
He got
Got
into
a
a
live
live funded
account,
account
JD.
last week.
Order
Got
filled.
into a live funded. Earned his live stripes. And yeah, dude crushes it. Giving it away for free. Come on, it's a steal.
Just incredible value. Incredible value. Man, this is what you guys been doing all day, huh? These markets, pretty exciting stuff today.
There it is. Do we play the breakout or the liquidity grab and then back into balance on these equities?
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Look at the top of the
pretty
chat.
toppy.
Trust Pilot. Hit us up. Light us up. Tell us what we can do better. Tell us what you like, what we can do more of. But we greatly, all kidding aside, we greatly appreciate the feedback. We read each and every single one of them. Everything you guys say, we discuss it, and we look on ways to improve. So we greatly appreciate Trustpilot link pinned to the top of the chat.
Like I just, yeah, 5 stars. Give us 5 stars. Thank you.
Robin says, "Do more giveaways."
Hey,
I don't think so.
No, we're good.
well, we are. We're doing the VIP check-in. I mean, what more do you want?
We're doing the
I
VIP.
mean,
That's the ultimate giveaway. 3 free
Yeah.
months and 100K trading combine. 2 resets a month.
2 resets a month. 2 resets a month. Crazy.
That's amazing.
Free of charge.
Amazing
And-
value.
10 teams.
Get into a
50
get into a
teams.
coaching room on Discord. Access to a coach all day, every day.
How is that? Does that do the trick? I mean, man, we're trying
Is that
around.
bargain
We're
enough?
trying.
Is it deal enough? Is that too much of a deal?
We're
Forget it. We're
trying
not doing
around.
it anymore. No more deals.
Where'd that 500 lot go? All right, still up there, 57.23, all flat here. JD, you are you're on Lunchbox String. Yes, you're on Lunchbox String with Hogue and Vince. Hogue and
I'm here for the
Vince.
next
last.
2.5 hours. 2 hours and 10 minutes. You got a lot of me coming up, guys. Get used to it. Get used to the space. I'll blink for you. I'll throw my Venmo in the
what is
chat.
that?
Send me $1 anytime you want me to blink. I'll blink on command.
What is that? Do you really not blink?
no.
That's a
I don't
new
know
one, or
what that
Shet
guy was
just messing
talking
with us?
about.
It's hilarious.
That guy was
Order
crazy. I blink
filled.
just as much as any normal human being blinks, right? I just blinked again.
I don't know.
You heard it.
I blinked again.
Someone in chat, could we get a running counter on who blinks the most?
Yeah, that'd be. What if someone did that?
I'm sure somebody.
I would never want to meet him. That's all I would know.
I'm sure there's a
Order
there's a crazy
filled.
chatter out there with a
Mhm.
spreadsheet on our blinks, and
Yeah.
just waiting to share it with everybody.
Yeah, it has a lampshade made out of eyelids. No thanks. How's that trade going on, JD?
We're flat right now. Not in the market. Our runner got stopped.
Not in the market.
Not in the market. Still kind of like the breakout to the upside. Might try and get long again at the bottom of the range.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Danielle in the chat. Yes. What did Danielle say? Danielle. If you specify how often you are blinking, then it's not normal. I mean, there you go.
What was it? I missed
I
it.
don't know. Is there no top quiz, Boomer Brian? No top quiz. Top quiz.
I didn't bring up the blinking, Danielle. Danielle, for clarity, for context, it wasn't me. Somebody in chat said I never blink. I blink, right?
I'm with chat. I don't think he blinks.
Well, I just blinked again. I just did it again. Come on, guys.
There you go. So I guess he does. 57.14 last trade. In ES, 57.20. Nice out at those 21s. Play the range in the Nasdaq. I mean, I'm getting this.
Yeah, we top ticked that out.
We're just gonna wait.
Order filled.
We're just gonna wait. If we can get a deeper pullback.
Again, next week.
Scalpies.
Big. Next Wednesday. FOMC day. We'll obviously, here at TopStep, we will doing wall-to-wall coverage of that. Next Wednesday, we'll have the policy statement. Then we'll have the prepared remarks. And after that, of course, the Jerome Powell press conference. We'll be running that start to finish.
Order filled.
I'll take some trades as after that. But yes, FOMC next Wednesday. You know where to tune in. TopStep TV. Click like, follow us. 160,000 subscribers. We peaked around 11,000 viewers today. And just dropped off like a rock now at 3,300. We greatly appreciate you guys are the real ones. Greatly appreciate. Click like, follow, subscribe, click notify. 1,600 likes. That's pretty good.
That's great.
Not bad at all. I threw another bid in.
Okay. Order filled.
Anticipating a liquidity grab down here. That circle was much too big.
Where? I'm messing with you.
I'm seeing a liquidity grab down here below. This is a 15-minute chart, so we're gonna run some stops. I will add where the weak stops are, or get in where the weak stops are, where I anticipate the weak stops to be.
Order filled.
Try and jump in.
Question in the chat: when is VIP season 3 expected to start? Can't say that. I can't tell you. It's we gotta get the check-ins first. I get those check-ins done, the sign-ins form. Then we'll do the draft.
Yep, it's a big
day.
It's
coming.
Draft day is huge.
Yeah, you got.
I don't think. Do we have a
order filled?
Danielle's in the chat. Do we have a date set?
I don't know.
Go ahead and share.
Maybe it's a tease. We're just teasing them. We're just dang.
We got it. Don't answer that question. I'm not even asking questions.
Yeah. We got to mess with you. I don't know if we have an actual date. We have a general time. We think we're gonna do it, but we gotta get the check-ins. Need you guys and gals to check in with us throughout. We have a meeting. Okay, there you go, Danielle. Oh, wow, you guys are seeing a lot behind the scenes today.
Seriously.
The VIP committee.
Order filled.
In 36 minutes.
Yes, it is.
We have committees for everything around here, guys.
The tribunal.
Yeah,
I'll get Jack on here.
There's
a 3-person committee.
Oh my god.
We even have a committee. We have a committee to decide where we meet up to have dinner for our supper clubs every other month.
Yes, we do.
There's a whole team involved in that.
He ain't kidding. There's a tribunal here at TopStep. If some traders are nasty, not nice to our support people, anyone really, should they stay or should they
Jack's
go?
on it.
Jack's, they present evidence. Take screenshots of those nasty things you guys are saying. Not everyone, very few, but we'll cross the line.
I'd love to get Jack.
Yeah.
If Jack is here, I would love to get Jack on to tell us about some of these stories that he has about this group of people.
I'll have to archive them sometime. I'll come up with some of the best and display them next week.
I want to film it.
Right.
I want to see what the tribunal looks like. I want to see what it looks like.
It's in a dark basement with a kangaroo court and a brick wall. You don't want to be in front of that.
No, you do not.
Kangaroo court.
Yes, it is. All right, fellas. Well, that came and went. We had Talkman coming in, coming out, Almir couldn't make it today, but he had the 3-man weave with Dolby Time, JD, and myself. More JDG coming up. Lunchbox trading. And these two are going to be chopping it up after segment with Jeremy Springer. They're going to be chopping up with meat. Oh, can't wait for that one. Meat at 1:15 Central. And then the reversal challenge. You know it. You love it. You hate it. Dolby Time, myself, Jesse K, Fatima. And then close out the weekend, Coach J, Coach Paul. Hell of a week. Lunchtime trading. Lunchbox trading. Come on, lunchbox trading coming up next. VIP check-in coming in soon. Top Step TV. Let's go.
Order filled. 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 Order filled.